Salutations and greetings. My name is Margie. You can call me Marge. I'm a Heyoka, wise clown. I like to clown around. I don't always exactly talk the way I talk on these videos. This is a channel. I am a channel. I am psychic by definitions of others. I got all the clairs. I'm a clary. What did I came up with a clever endeavor one time. There's billionaires and there's clariers. I'm a clarier. I'm like 7 for 7. I'm not bragging, I'm just reporting. I speak in matters of facts. Facts that I found to be true. We all paint our own picture. Sometimes people see one thing and they know, oh, that's true. Sometimes they're like, is that true? And they'll look into it deeper and deeper and deeper, and they'll have to find out if it's true. Some people don't know if it's true or not, but they're shown the path as they go along if it's true. That's my case. I fall into one of those. Yesterday, sometimes it's just, you just have those days, it's just like, this too shall pass. You gotta remind yourself, this too shall pass. That this is not my forever. People really need to tell themselves that how they feel right now is not how you're gonna feel forever. You just gotta hang on, let go. It's just all so confusing. What I do is I distract myself with things. Knowledge, light, music, good shows. Yesterday I had a freaking rad synchronicity. I was watching an episode of My Name is Earl. I was living that life when it was on the first time. So this episode, he was playing God and speaking into the ear of the unknown Roseanne Barr. And he made her do the hokey pokey, and then not long later, and then that was like before my meditation. Then later in the evening to wind down, I started watching Finding Your Feet. I love dancing. I love music. I love dancing. I love music. And they were to prepare for class one day. They were stretching and they did the hokey pokey. Now, one of those movies was made. It was put out last year, but it was made 2 years before. So that account of the hokey pokey happened 2 other times. But the time that I had seen it in the movie would just happen to be the same time that the hokey pokey was made. 2006? See how time is? It's not real. That's what they mean by end of times. Is that people are realizing that it's all congruent. It's just not, be here at over 0700 hours, so the guy who tells you to be there at 0700 hours shows up at around 9:30, and he doesn't care that you sat there for an hour and a half. He just doesn't fucking care. And he's getting his coffee that he doesn't make himself. It's that people aren't taking consideration for other people. The consequences for that are coming out in a very, very big way right now. Light is exposing darkness. It's getting easier and easier to do because more people are becoming light and more people are coming into their power and speaking their truth, and not just, you don't have to be a jerk to let people know that how they're treating people is not okay. That's what I do. And it's not for everyone. Like the manners police, I went to school with the kid, Jeff. He had rainbow suspensors. He would walk around and make siren noises because he was the fireman. He just wanted to help people. Some of us have that frequency in us. We're just helpers. We don't have enough sense not to run into the fire because we are fire. And the easiest way to help around things is because some of us are more sensitive to all of our senses, not just, there's so many more senses than the 5 they told you. So many. It's all the clairs. Those are your senses that people have been told. Don't believe those because they'll make you crazy. They're voices in your head. No, that's you telling. Sometimes people tell themselves to do terrible things because they're influenced by what they see. And sometimes there's manipulators in the world that show people things on purpose to influence them. If they didn't do that, the whole concept of marketing wouldn't exist. But what's happening is this vibration of greed has exploded to the point of just, are you fucking kidding me? That's where it's getting. Because people will do things right in front of your face because they know that you won't question them. I found out a couple days ago, there was an article about how the DA's Shasta County's not gonna have price gouging. He won't have it. He's not gonna have price gouging. That's not gonna happen to people in his county. No! And I was like, huh, I wonder what he makes. So I looked it up. I put it on my Instagram page. One of them I got it like, I had to start another Instagram page because I got put in algorithm jail because some freaking jerk face, but whatever. I don't mind. So I found out that the dude that freaking was making this big old declaration of injustice, this guy, man, is the same guy that makes $8,765 a month. Shasta County attorney monthly salaries in Redding, California. $8,765 a month. That is 31% above national average. You know, for a long time, I couldn't figure. I knew that the bureaucrats were getting paid off because for years, I knew that the crime rate was up there because they have cooperations with prisons all over the United States. And when the parolees let the prisoners out, they ship them, give them $100 and ship them up to Shasta County. And last I counted, it was like 3 prisons, but evidently it's more. So, a month. There's so many people on Social Security disability that get that less than that in a year. And does anybody else? Is that weird? I mean, I might be a little bit different, but is that weird? Maybe if somebody could comment in the comment section below and tell me if that is a little bit too much. You guys can decide yourself. Another thing I found out today. I was on antidepressants. I just smoke weed now. It's nature's way. It's nature's medicine. When I was in the VA, I was prescribed an antidepressant. I didn't think I was depressed. They thought I should be. Anyway. I had a program. I know what's the right thing to do is. I follow my inner compass and I'm a good person. So they prescribed to me venlafaxine. The highest dosage I could get. And according to what I've read, and I've looked at a couple of sources, the FDA warning suicidal behavior, which evidently they have to put on all antidepressants because they're just freaking going under their kitchen sink and putting shit in here, take it. Maybe you'll feel better. Let's watch. Let's see what it does to them. No. None of these pills, not one single pill that exists, creates an environment in your personal ecosystem where the side effects are not more detrimental unless you just would have let this shit happen. It's all energetic. If you just looked at things at more of a holistic approach, people would quit getting cancer. seriously and stop putting. Anyway, that's another story. So then I look at other studies on this medicine, and sure as shit, 60%. This is, I can't remember where it was. It was in Europe. 60% of the people that took this, the suicide rate went up. 60% over the people that just wouldn't have. So you take this pill. Now, this is what they prescribe in the VA system. Okay? And then if you don't pay, then they charge you interest. And then, did you know that they charge interest on prescriptions now to the government? Because, anyway. So, I don't know if you guys know the statistics, but 22 veterans are committing suicide every day. And that's just veterans. Okay? Everyone knows that mental health is there's a problem with it because people don't know how to self-soothe. That's all that it is. It's dis-ease. I can help people. Easy peasy. It's not that hard. But I'll tell you, what is so funny. When you ask somebody, are you willing to go to any lengths to make your life better and more comfortable and to live and just be happy and joyful? And they're like always so desperate. Yes, oh God, yes, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. And the first, usually consider, this is in different circumstances, but usually there's one question you can ask to determine if that's true or not. And you can tell where their heart space is. Because when you ask someone and I have my one question, you guys determine what your own one question is, but mine is, I'm not going to tell. Because it's always different for everybody, because I get it from the person. What are you willing to do to make things better? I'm willing to be too much. Anyway, so you can ask that question, and you know how many people are like, oh, I can't do that. I'm too busy. It's that. So, anyway, look for the silver linings. Life is good. Look for the synchronicities. Life is beautiful. If you aren't having a hard time seeing the love in the world, listen to your favorite song. Over and over and over again. Do things to fill your cup with love and light. You keep doing that, alright, you feel good and get some self-soothing done. You want to get out there and share it with others. So, hope you have a rad day. Peace.